50 laps, $3,000 to win. They're going to line up as follows, starting back in the 23rd spot out of Muse, Pennsylvania, number 51, William Style Jr. Outside row 11, number 51 from Hamilton, Ohio, Jim Couch. Inside of him, out of Port St. Lucie, Florida, the 22W machine, that's Terry Wilds. Outside row 10 in the 20th spot out of Tampa, Florida, that's Thomas Burnside. Inside of him, the 13H car from Tampa, Florida, that's Andrew Hopkins. In the 18th spot, Lafayette, Indiana, the 4B machine, that's Aaron Hebner. Inside of him from Tampa, Florida, the 11M car, that's Megan Ray Meyer. 16th spot, Morgantown, Indiana, number 22, that's Austin Burns. And in the 15th position from Mount Dora, Florida, number 30, that's Noah Kornman. Outside row 7, the 14th spot, Mulberry, Florida, number 71, that's Tommy Prince. Inside of him out of North Augusta, South Carolina, number 42, he'll roll off in the 13th spot, that's Clay Knight. Outside row 6 from Forest, Virginia, the Cecil B. Arthur Longhorn, number 87, Walker Arthur. And starting in the 11th position, the 6B machine from Waimama, Florida, that's Adam Boyd. Top 10 going to be as follows. Out of Waimama, Florida, starting in the 10th spot, Doug Horton, last night's winner. Inside of him, finishing second last night from Fort White, is the 6X machine, Devin Gainey. Outside row 4, the 03 machine, Philip Cobb. And inside of him, rolling off in the 7th spot out of Plant City, Florida, that's number 95, Stephen Mathis Jr. Outside row 3, Thursday night's winner out of Valrico, Florida, the 02 machine, that's Keith Nosmich. Your top 5 out of Jupiter, Florida, he'll roll off in the 5th spot, number 6, that's Clay Harris. Outside row 2 from Dover, Florida, Josh Peacock. Inside of him out of Riverview, Florida, the 12 machine, Jack Nosmich Jr. Your front row, Spelter, West Virginia, number 46 is Derek Rogers. And on the pole for tonight's 50-lap A-Main feature event, $3,000 to win Crate Lake Model A-Main feature event out of Mapleton Depot, Pennsylvania. The 19D machine is Dylan Stake. That will set your lineup. Crate Lane Model A main feature event here at East Bay Raceway Park. 42nd Annual Winter Nationals at the Clay by the Bay. Stake and Rogers up on the front row. Got them leaking out already. Here you go. They fire coming off turn 4. Rogers going to lead them early down into turn 1. Here comes the 6 machine to the inside. Clay Harris, he takes over second in a hurry. Coming off turn 4, your new leader, lap number 1. Clay Harris from 5th to 1st in 1 lap. Now Nosmich on the outside, that's Keith Nosmich. Jack Nosmich on the bottom of the racetrack. They run 2nd and 3rd. Keith Nosmich slinging that 02 machine around the top side right up against the cushion. Jackie gets a little crossed up. He has to check up. And now the 6 machine able to check out just a bit. Caution going to come out. That's Megan Ray Meyer over in between 1 and 2. Bringing out the first caution. Man, the 6 car, Clay Harris, from 5th to 1st on the first lap. Clay Harris has control of the field as, they are slowly coming up forward. He stabs it finally, gets a good start. And man, able to open up a car length or 2 advantage, but this time Jack Nosmich able to stick right there with him. That's caution going to come out. Man, Keaton Nosmich, something happened to the 02 machine because he went straight to the back, was looking for where he went. And he is right at the back. Clay Harris has him in tow. He fires off a turn 4. There's the green flag. Walker Arthur making a move on the outside. He's bringing along the 13 car as well. Andrew Hopkins, the Tampa, Florida driver, methodically made his way up through the field. Now Nevin Gainey, he'll shoot past the 46 car. Look to take over fourth spot away from Derek Rogers. Meanwhile, able to pull away quite a bit. Clay Harris making that 6 car really just rolling nice and easy down through 1 and 2. Picks up the throttle about halfway. Able to drive it. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, man. No way. Caution, got to come out. It's going to save him, thank the Lord. So caution in front of your leader, and he'll be able to retain that spot, get his lead back. A fire coming off 4. There's a green flag. Harris right on the bottom of the racetrack. This time Jack and Keith Nosbich will go side by side. Jack right at the bottom of the racetrack. Keith right up at the top of the racetrack. Jack going to kind of squeeze him just a bit. Jack going to hang on to second. In the meantime, Keith now on the outside. Wow, what a run Keith Nosbich gets. Jackie gets crossed up just a bit, having some problems over there in turn 2. That allows Nevin Gainey to make a move past him. He'll take over third, just behind Keith Nosbich. Now he starts to work on Nosbich. Meanwhile, Jack says, hang on a sec, I got something left in the 12 car. Tries to make some room for it, can't make it happen. There's a hole right in the middle. We'll see if Jack's able to take advantage of it. Right now, he's content to ride. Puts it on the outside of Gainey, though. Some sparks flying off the 12 car. They're going to go 3 wide off of there. They're going to contact. Jackie says, I got to go. Knocks on the back of Gainey. Gainey just keeps his foot in it. The 6-6 car now solidly into second. Here comes Jack on the outside. Jack on the outside of Gainey trying to make it work. Keeps that 12 car wound up. Here comes Doug Horton. Horton makes a move past Steve Mathis. That's the 11 car. Doug Horton, last night's winner. Oh, Nosbich, Keith Nosbich. He gets a little cross up over in 4. Now Jack Nosbich takes a look on the outside of Gainey. Gainey trying his hardest. Oh, he got him all over the place over in 4. Caution going to come out. Wow. Gainey, Jack Nosbich, Horton, Keith Nosbich. What a show. Well, these guys are getting it on out here at East Bay. Wow, the action is intense. People wanting to lag a little bit, so race control looking close. Watch out, boys. A refire coming out turn 4. Oh, gets rough down there as they fire off a turn 4. Gainey now a little bit of pressure on his teammate, Clay Harris. We'll see if they can work together, clip off some laps here in this 50-lap feature event. But you can't just sit around. You got to make something happen. And here they come. Jack Nosbich in the 12 car. He and Gainey going to go side by side. They battle for second and third. Horton now looks to the inside of Gainey. He'll slide past Gainey and take over third for the time being. Here comes Jack Nosbich. Wow, to the inside. Deep down into turn 3. And now back. Oh, here comes Horton. Horton says, I've had enough. Here we go. Well, he slides up the track. Now he gets it back up underneath him. Horton and Nosbich dueling it out. Caution on the speedway. Wow. There's a 6B car up against the wall right past the turn 2 gate. They're going to round out your top 5. Jack Nosvich fires coming off turn 4. Horton right on the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, watch out, watch out. It gets really tight up at the front. Have a few of them checking up. Good thought. Got a lot of racing to go. Hopkins now makes contact with Peacock. Shoves his way past the 21 car. Peacock may be having some issues fading here and now back towards the front of the field. Man, they're going at it. Clay Knight, he rides to the inside of Horton. A little roughing up perhaps as they go by. Clay Knight says, hey, I got a long drive home. I got to make something happen. Now Walker Arthur going to go down. Oh, man, they stack up right off a turn 2. Watch out. Clay Harris along with Austin Burns. Burns able to pull away. We'll see if Harris is able to do so as well. When they come to the stripe and take the green, they fire coming off turn 4. Walker Arthur now in front of Horton as they roll down through 1 and 2. There's a green flag. Here comes Clay Knight with a rod. He'll have to check up just a bit. Jack Nosvich, your leader, running right in the middle of the racetrack. Now lets it drift up just a bit, right up against the second groove of the racetrack. Once again, Al has done a fantastic job. Look at Jack Nosvich. Oh, he loses just a bit. That opens the door. Clay Knight going to grab the lead. Clay Knight has made his way to the front. Night 3, crate late model action, $3,000 on the line. And Clay Knight is your leader as they work to the stripe. 19 complete. Jack Nosvich back in second, about 4 car lengths behind the leader as they work off turn 4. Walker Arthur behind them, Doug Horton. Here comes Gainey working on the outside of the 22 car. Austin Burns trying to make that outside groove work. Meanwhile, oh, watch out. Slower cars right in front of your leader, Clay Knight. 21 complete. 21 for your leader. Out of North Augusta, South Carolina. Started back in the 13th spot. Whoa! Contact! Oh, no! The 30 car sideways reached out and grabbed a hold of Walker Arthur. Will stay green to caution. Now going to come out. Oh, no. Walker Arthur, perhaps his best opportunity of the week. Leader as they roll down through 3 and 4, looking for the green. Clay Knight leads them down through 1 and 2. Walker Arthur in second. Jack Nosvich in third. Trying to keep it under. He's pedaling hard. That's going to open the door. Horton's going to slide past him. Here comes Keith Nosvich. Keith Nosvich was at the rear of the field not too long ago. Horton has an 11 car working. Jack Nosvich having some issues in that 12 car. He's having a pedal, going to be halfway this time by for your leader, Clay Knight. Clay Knight, Walker Arthur, 1 and 2. Doug Horton back in the third spot. Track getting strung out just a bit. Your leader now opens up about a 6-7 car length advantage. Harris continues. Clay Knight continues to hang on to the lead. Now Walker Arthur closes up right on the rear deck lid. They come up on slow traffic. He's going to hold him up just a bit. Walker Arthur, watch out. Thomas Burnside on the outside gives him plenty of room. Track begins to get really slick out here now. Harris still hangs on to the lead. Walker Arthur just behind him as they come off turn 4. These guys are getting it on now. They go 3 wide, but Gainey on the outside. They're trying to put him a lap down. Here comes Arthur. Arthur going to take the lead as they come off 4. Walker Arthur, your leader at the stripe. Walker Arthur, when the money's on the line, here he comes. In turn 4, in between turns 3 and 4, causing it to come out. That's the 30 machine. Walker Arthur fires right in the middle of 3 and 4 this time. There's a green flag. This time Horton makes a move to the outside. We'll see if he can make it stick as they go at it for a second. Horton keeps that 11 car wound up. He goes side by side with Clay Knight as they're down through 3 and 4. And unfortunately, Horton going to get dropped back a spot. That opens the door. Good run for number 22. Oh, my word. Austin Burns out of Morgantown, Indiana. Into the 3rd position. Jack Nospich back there in the 12 car. He's still pedaling, trying to make that outside work. But, man, rough going for the 12 car. Jack Nospich. 10 laps remain in this 50-lap A main feature event. Walker Arthur, Clay Knight 1 and 2. Austin Burns in 3rd. Doug Horton 4th. Clay Harris rounds out your top 5. Jackie Nospich, Keith Nospich, Hopkins, Mathis now side by side. That's a battle between he and Josh Peacock. These guys have gone at it for a long time, many years here at East Bay, so no problems there. Meanwhile, up to the front, Walker Arthur now putting some distance between himself and Clay Knight, pedaling as they come to the stripe, but he keeps his foot in the 87 Cecil B. Arthur Longhorn. Begins to stretch that lead out, can see it coming to him right here. It'll be 6 to go at the stripe. Walker Arthur. Clay Knight pedaling that 42 machine as hard as he can, making up a little bit of ground on Arthur as they roll down through 3 and 4, but Arthur still pedaling that 87 car, to be honest with you, but able to make it around. Here you go. Now, this could be his toughest challenge so far. Got some slower cars in front of him, one right on the bottom of the racetrack. That's going to allow Knight to kind of make up a little bit of ground. We'll see. These guys, man, Lap traffic really difficult here tonight at East Bay Raceway Park. Arthur able to take advantage of it, and that Leslie Cauchy come out could do it for Arthur. Is these guys kind of blocked the way just a bit. Now Arthur able to make it down the back straightaway. Clay Knight about 10 car lengths behind him. It's going to be the white flag this time by Forest Virginia native Cecil B. Arthur sponsored Longhorn chassis. Down the back straightaway into turn 3, off at turn 4. Your winner, $3,000 on the line, 50 lap crate late Model A main feature event winner, Walker Arthur. Drivers making their way back to the tech area. Some of them are, some of them not. Some of them will be introduced to Florida's finest. Gentlemen, here he comes, the Forest Virginia driver, Cecil B. Arthur, sponsored Longhorn chassis. Give a big round of applause. Number 87, Walker Arthur. Walker, I always say the most polite person in racing is you. So don't call, first thing I say is don't call me sir. Awesome job, man. Your car, y'all been working hard all week long. You like coming here. Obviously, the weather's good. That's one good thing. Your car runs here. That's the other good thing. The first two nights were in for you. Tonight, though, yeah, it kind of worked out for you. It kind of just parted ways, and it opened the door to you, and you took advantage.
We've been pretty good. Like I say, I can't thank Mike Baker, John Waters, Eddie Groom, Clay Knight and his family. They really help us out a bunch. I hated to have to go around him there, but I couldn't. And like I said, that lap traffic got him bottled up, and I just happened to get a little lucky. But like I said, I can't thank all those guys. J.R. Overstreet back at the shop. Cecil B. Arthur, if it wasn't for him, like I said, we wouldn't be doing this at all. But like I said, got to thank All About Wraps, Cam's Racing Engines. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Bruner, he's helping us. Like I say, I can't thank these guys all came down from PA to give us a hand. And like I say, we've been working on this thing hard. We haven't been exactly as good as we wanted. Been consistent, but the car's thrown us a curveball, and we got lucky there.
Tell me about the Cam's partnership you got and how that worked out for you.
He's a engine builder up in our area, up in Tappahannock, Virginia, and me and him been good buddies. We ran his steel motors, super motors a long time, and just got hooked up with him there at the end of last year, and nice. He's given us a real good piece. Like I say, I can't thank him enough for all this horsepower.
It's kind of cool. Y'all have known each other for so long and then just hooked up, but man, you got to be happy about that. The car's really looking good. And I'd like to talk to you because, Walker, you get to run so many different places. You run the Ultimate Series. You run several different series. You come down here to East Bay because you like coming down here. Obviously, you win a lot down here. That'll help you out. That's one thing. But you like coming down here, and just tell me what about East Bay appeals to you?
It's this time of year. Everything's awesome. Like I say, we're normally down here racing a couple other venues, and we're going to stay down here for the super stuff. Like I say, it's just awesome weather. Get to come hang out with the friends. Don't have to stay at home and work. Like I say, that's always a positive. And like I say, it's just a beautiful time coming down here. This year the weather's been great, and like I say, it's a blast to come down here. I'm glad we got some spending money now. We can spend it tomorrow.
You ain't kidding, brother. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? $3,000 Witcher. How about a big round of applause? Number 87, all the way from Forest, Virginia. Big round of applause. How about it? Give it up for number 87, Walker Arthur. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap it up for this week. Crate Late Model Action Top Gun Sprints has been fantastic. Another great night of racing here at the Clay by the Bay. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Please drive home safely. Remember, next week it all starts out on Monday. Lucas Oil Dirt Late Model Series, Monday through Saturday. Get here early. Capacity crowd will be on hand each and every night. So, once again, Lucas Oil Dirt Late Model Series, third week coming up. Actually, they're pulling in back there right now, to be honest with you, but they'll be here practicing tomorrow. Like I said, it all starts off on Monday. Then they'll wrap it up.